Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. Good to see you. Sorry it's a little late. I had my folks over. I actually made lasagna and it was really good. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. I don't know if I took anything good to post, but yeah, it was great. The lunch was really nice. Elam June, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, so they left a little late than usual. And then, so I had to, my routine. I got to clean up and stuff. And here we are. Anyway, we are here. So, Sunday, it's a good day to talk about God. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So, I actually wanted to, yeah, good morning. Sorry. I apologize before you came in. There is this quote that by Eleanor Powell. Who was she? She was an actress, dancer back in the 1930s, 40s. And she was known for her tap dancing. But there's this quote that she has and says that what we are is a gift from God to us. What we become is a gift from us to God. What we are is a gift from God to us, right? What we become is a gift we give back to God. Which kind of reminds me, I actually was going to do this live a couple weeks ago. I don't know what happened. I obviously didn't. But I was praying and I was thinking to myself in my prayer, for the first time, I kind of prayed this prayer. I'm not going to give you the whole prayer, but I'm going to give you what I thought about. And that's this. When we want something, we definitely, now some don't believe in God, and that's your thoughts, that's okay. But naturally, even those that don't believe in God, naturally, when you're in a tough situation, when you really need something, like you're in a bind, you got to get out of a trouble, or you're sick, or you want somebody not to be sick, you automatically look up or you pray. It's just a natural instinct. 9 out of 10 times that just happens with people even that don't believe in God, right? But that's besides the point. That's a whole other life. What I was thinking in my prayer is that when we want to pray, when we want something, we can talk forever to God, huh? We pray and pray and pray and talk to God like so much, and we talk to God so much, and then we don't really pay attention a lot of times, oftentimes, to what He says, because we're just so busy talking, right? And in a way, and you've heard me say this before, if you're new to my lives, welcome. But if you're not, you've heard me say this before many times, is that I truly believe that you were complete at creation. So what you were, when you were created, you were complete. There's no other package or extra part that's gonna come through UPS and knock on your door and say, oh, by the way, God forgot this, to put this in you. So He's just waited 50 years and he's coming now. There's no such thing. You were complete at creation. So he made you in His image. He thought about, okay, well, that's how I'm going to do it, right? So if that's the case, that's a gift that He gave us, right? Well, what can we give Him? And this is where your whole thing about purpose comes into play. One of my favorite quotes, you've heard me say this a gazillion times, by Mark Twain that said, you know, 2 important dates in a man's life. First is the day he was born. Second, why the heck was I born? The day you find out why, right? And that's your purpose. The purpose that when you were created, right? There's a reason for that, right? You got to believe there was a reason for your creation. You came up for a reason, right? And then once you find out, that's your purpose. And when you live your purpose, and you've heard me say this so many times, pursue your purpose, right? Hey, it took me 50 years to figure the heck out what's my purpose. Sometimes you find it quick, sometimes you don't, right? I found it pretty, I guess, half the century is gone. You know what I mean? But the thing is this, once you find your purpose and you practice that, that's the gift you're giving back. See, it's like somebody giving you a gift and you never using it and throwing it away in a box. Never even pay attention to it. But if it's really special to you, you're going to take that gift, you're going to display it, you're going to maybe use it, you're going to be careful with it, right? So it has a meaning to you. You want to like give it back, right? It's the same thing here. It's like, okay, we are who we are, but in a way, we give back by practicing that and really becoming that person we're supposed to be. And here's what I prayed in my prayer. And my prayer was, you know, I talk to God and I pray and I want things and I ask for things. And sometimes I'm mad, I'm upset, and I say things, right? But at the end of the day, what my prayer was is that, you know what? I want to be able to hear you when you talk. Because I feel like he has before, and I haven't paid a whole lot of good attention, you know? So my prayer was actually, you know what? I want to be able to hear you better. So what does that mean? Whatever I'm supposed to be doing, the purpose, what am I supposed to be? Whatever it is, I want to hear it, right? And that's a gift that you give somebody. It doesn't matter if it's your creator or not. The gift you give somebody is that you pay attention to them, you hear them out, you listen to them, you portray their love and attention to you, you're grateful for it. It's all about that, right? Giving back. It's the same thing to your creator. No difference, right? Once you start to give back, that shows appreciation, that shows gratefulness, that shows, you know what, I really do like this. Agree? Disagree? You guys are still with me? Falling asleep? Are you still awake? So maybe you can incorporate that into your prayers, or if you don't pray, then don't worry about it. But if you do, then maybe you can incorporate that into your prayers. And hey, I want to hear what you say too. Or if you're not saying anything to me, well, then start. Talk to me so I can hear it. Tell me, you know, that kind of a thing. And, you know, like I said, hey, I'll give you this. You guys know I'm not a parent, but most of you are. The one thing that you would love for your kids, isn't it for them to basically give back all the thanks, all the stuff you've done for them as a parent? You don't have to pray in English. You can pray in I actually pray in both, in Farsi and English. Yeah, so you can pray in anything. But don't you want your kids to be grateful for what you've done for them? And when they just say, "Oh, I'm grateful, Mom. I'm grateful, Dad," you say what? Show me. Show me you're grateful. Right? You as a parent, you expect that from your kids. You do. Even though expectations are going to lead you to failure, right? The disappointment. But that's normal. You immediately say, don't just say it. Show me. The stuff you do doesn't match what you say. Show me, right? Same thing with the creator. Show me, right? I feel like that's a big deal. We sometimes are grateful, thankful, but not really in action. We're just grateful and thankful in like words and just a couple of prayers here and there. But in action, we're just kind of lazy when it comes to practicing it. So, with that, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Definitely drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below in the comments below. Let this feed grow. Don't be brave. It's okay. Be brave. And with that, if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple of people. You know what to do. And yeah, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.